back to my channel. My name is Shine, and thank you so much for clicking on this video today. Your girl is back with another freaking story time. Based on the title, you already know what I'm about to talk about. I hope you guys are enjoying Shine in the winter time. Make sure you thumbs up the video before you leave, comment, and make sure you are subscribed. But without further ado, y'all, let's hop right into the video. Let's go. All right, y'all, so boom. Y'all know how I like to start my videos off. Let me tell y'all about this time, y'all. Mind you, this was like, I think this was like the first year of high school. Or was this 8th grade? I'm not sure. But basically I was young. It was in my teeny bopper days, right? So, coming into school, like in the beginning, I wasn't really popular. Like I would like to think that like I tried to fit in more with like the popular people because they just always seemed like they was having a lot of fun. Like they dressed good, and I ain't gonna lie. I used to thought I dressed really good back in the day, but when I look back at these pictures, I just wasn't giving what it needed to give. Like, so I think when I used to see like the quote unquote popular girls, like I just would be like, oh, I want to fit in with them. Mind you, I have friends, but my friends was like low key, like little nerdy, like lame friends and stuff like that. But that's okay. I love my friends. But yeah, so I remember I seen like I'm gonna just call them the popular kids or whatever. It was this one girl that stuck out though, y'all. I'm gonna call her toxic. And no, I'm not talking about Life with Simone's toxic, not that toxic, but I can't find this is the only name that I really can give this girl because she was so toxic, like for real. So we're gonna call her toxic. So out of like the popular girls, the one girl toxic, she was like the main girl, like out of the, you know how like the popular kids always got like the Regina George of the crew. That was toxic, right? So yeah, so but she just was so pretty. I love the way she dressed. Mind y'all, like at this point I don't think I ever really realized what a thong was, and she used to always wear like thongs, like she'd pull them up out of her jeans so everybody can see them. And I don't know why, y'all, but I used to think like she dressed so cool and like she was just like a it girl. All the boys liked her and they didn't really like me, so I was just like, okay. So she came up to me one day in school and she had said that she liked some part of my outfit, y'all. Like, and I was just so excited because I was like, wait, you like my shoes? I think she said she liked my shoes or something. So I'm thinking like, what? Like, you like my shoes? Then she went on to say how like we should hang out. So I'm like, oh my God. Like, when you get the dude that you like number or whatever, like that's how I felt about this girl because like I wanted to be her friend. And when she gave me her number, I felt like I hit the jackpot. Like, okay, cool. Like I've been wanting to hang out with these people and now she's exchanging numbers with me, right? Mind you, this back in the day. So she did end up writing her number down. Like she didn't put it in my phone and she wrote the number down. So y'all, I'm so eager that she wrote her number down. Like I can't wait to go home because she was saying like how we should go shopping after school or something like that. So I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, so the rest of the day happened at school. So I leave school and I go home, y'all, and I'm acting like a kid at a candy store. So eager to call this girl like this is my dude. But I'm not gonna lie, I was happy because like I wanted to be their friend. Y'all, they was cute and stuff. I wanted to be their friend. So yeah. So I'm all extra excited to call them or call her or whatever because only one girl, only Toxic gave me her number, not the rest of the girls. So I was so excited because I want to go shopping with them and I want to get me probably like a little thong and stuff. Like I want to get me whatever that they was wearing. Even though y'all, I didn't have no money for real. I didn't have no money. I was broke. And then like of course this was before I could get a job and stuff like that. So yeah, I ain't really had no money for real. Not enough to really just like go shopping. I probably had a little $10, $15 on me to get something to eat. Cause back in the day, $10 get you a lot, but whatever. So I didn't have no money, but I just wanted to go because I'm sitting here thinking like even if I don't buy nothing, I just want to see where they shop at, what kind of stuff they be picking up, and then maybe like when I come back with my mom or something, she could buy it for me. Well, the stuff they was buying, she wasn't gonna buy. Anyways, so yeah. So, y'all, I go home and I call the number, and the number is like a disconnected line. Like, it's not a working number. So, I'm like, oh my God, they don't fuck with me. Like, this is a joke. This is a fucking joke. They trying to be mean to me, right? So, the number, I redial it, y'all, because I'm like, maybe something ain't working, right? So I redialed the number. It go back to the number you were trying to reach. It's not in service right now. So I even flipped the last two numbers. Cause I'm like, maybe she wrote it down wrong. Maybe she got a little dyslexia. Like maybe she, No, y'all, the number was not working. So mind you, she had already told me where we should go shopping at after school. So I'm just like, y'all, I'm so desperate for fucking friends. I'm just sitting here thinking like, okay, maybe she didn't mean to give me this number. Maybe it's wrong. I don't fucking know. Let me just go down to where she said he was gonna go shopping at. So y'all, I end up doing something that I never really do, which is like catch the bus, because I knew my mom wasn't like just gonna drop me off down there, because she gonna be thinking like, you ain't got no money. Who you going with? Ain't nobody down here. Like, what's going on, right? So yeah, I know I be having my TV on. I be getting distracted. My bad. But yeah, so I just was like, let me take the bus and go down there, right? So I get on the bus. I go down to the shopping center where they said it was gonna be at. So I'm walking around for a minute, like kind of looking into stores. Y'all, I go into this one store and I find them like Toxic and the girls. They're in the store shopping. So I'm like, oh hey Toxic. I'm like, hey girl, like I called you and the phone, like it was saying the number was out of service or something. And Toxic is just like,
oh girl, well my phone didn't ring.
so I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe, I don't want to make a big deal about it. So I was just like, well, whatever. Maybe I got the wrong number. I don't see how, but whatever. So I just was like, okay, like, basically like what y'all shopping for. So we're walking around the store and like, they're shopping for stuff or whatever. I'm thinking they're picking up all this stuff because they're about to buy it, y'all. They're picking up stuff, little keychains and bracelets, and they're putting it in their pocket. They 5-fingering it, y'all. So, y'all, at this point, like, I ain't never took none before, so I'm just saying, like, this not really my thing. Like, I don't want to take nothing. I'm scared. So, I started feeling like, low-key, like a... It's crazy that you feel like the outsider for not stealing with them, but, like, I ain't gonna lie, that's how I felt. Because, like, I did want to fit in. Like, I want to steal with them. Like, I don't know. It's crazy because I just want to fit in. I want to make friends. Like, so I end up walking out the store. I'm sitting over by the bus stop because I'm trying to contemplate, like, do I really want to be their friend? Should I just go ahead and go against my morals and steal with them? So I came up with the idea, y'all. I'm sitting next to this lady. Mind you, this lady's on the phone talking a mile a minute, okay? But I'm sitting here thinking, like, you know what? I'm not going to steal from the store, but y'all know what I'm going to do? I'm going to steal from this lady purse, y'all. I don't understand how I was scared to steal from the store, but not from the lady purse. And I'm not laughing at the fact that I'm stealing from the lady purse. I'm just laughing at the fact that, like, I want to have so much morals not to steal from the store, but where's my morals after to steal from this lady? You get what I'm saying? But anyway, the lady at the bus stop, and she's talking, but she's talking this way. Like, she on the phone and she's this way. She got her purse in the middle right here, and it's kind of just, like, open. I see her little tan wallet in there. So I'm just looking around like, no, okay, don't do it. But it's like the angel on one side, the devil on the other side. One telling me not to do it, but the other is telling me I want to fit in with the popular crew. I want these girls as friends. I want Toxic to be my bestie. I don't know why, but this is what I wanted. This is what happened when you be young. We're not saying that you go around stealing, but you contemplate what's right and what's not right. So y'all, I know. Look, I look like a freaking horse. Or is that a donkey? Oh, okay, my bad. Y'all know, I think I got a little bit of ADHD. But anyways, y'all, before I could even really understand what I was doing, I snatched the wallet out her purse. Don't hate me, y'all. I snatched the wallet out of her purse, y'all. So while I'm doing that, I run back over across the street because man, I had to cross the street to go to the bus stop. I see Toxic and her crew coming out the store. So I run over to them and I'm like, y'all, look, I got this wallet. I open it and low key, that lady was loaded, y'all. She had a whole bunch of money in the wallet. So they all excited. They like, oh my God, let's go spend this money and all that. So I'm all hyped because I'm like, oh my God, I finally got friends and I only had to steal somebody's wallet to make them. I'm all excited. So anyways, we take that money, y'all. I took her whole wallet. I felt so bad or whatever because cards, ID, everything in there. I take the money out. So we're in the store. We're shopping. I mean, we're buying everything. Things that we don't even need. The girls is buying more stuff than me. Like, I don't want to steal the money. I get majority of the stuff. They buying all types of stuff. So it seemed like a light switch went on or off because now they really want to be my friend. Like at first they was kind of like hurting me a little bit, but now they want to be my friend. So anyways, now I got all these new clothes. I got me a little thong. Yeah, I know I was wanting one. So anyway, so like, yeah, now I got all this new stuff, right? So we end up leaving and stuff. I end up going home. I'm all excited because I'm just like, oh my God, I'm about to make friends. Like, I got new friends and everything, right? So at this point, y'all, because I done bought all new clothes, like, and I done stole that money, it's like Toxic want to be my BFF. So she ended up really giving me her phone number, y'all. So yeah, so we started hanging out. Mind y'all, I'm walking with them through school now, like with all our little new clothes that I bought them with my stolen money. Now we all looking cool. I'm finally kind of like fitting in with them because I'm dressing like them too, y'all. Like, I started wearing more makeup and like just everything, doing my hair a certain way. Now me and Toxic and the crew is like cool, but really me and Toxic, like Toxic really started to be in, she's really started being like my friend for real now, right? So y'all, at this time, like I said, I'm young. I didn't have much experience with a guy, if you know what I mean. Like, no experience at all, okay? Zero, right? So yeah, so I started hanging out with Toxic, and we end up like hanging out at the school and stuff like that. And we was walking, like we was going to the park or something. I forgot where we was going, but yeah, I think it was a park, and we seen like these group of guys. So she see I guess she know these guys or whatever. She see them at the park, so she asked to buy some, you know what, for them, right? So she ended up buying some stuff from them, right? Mind you, I have never did this stuff, before. So we at the park and we getting high as a fucking kite. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. We're getting high. We just at the park, and I mean, we cracking up, we laughing, we doing flips, we all on the grass rolling around like a whole bunch of dumb shit, mind you, because this is my first time doing this, so I'm out of my mind. Like, I am in space, right? So okay, cool. Well, not cool, right? We there so long that it's like completely dark out to the point that the sprinklers come on. You know how like at the park or at certain places, like the sprinklers are timed to come on. They come on, right, y'all. Next thing you know, I'm hearing this familiar voice. Mind you, I'm in outer space already, right? I hear this familiar voice like, get up, get your ass home. I'm like, y'all, I don't even come to my senses. I look, y'all, it's my older sister. She at the fucking park, and she like basically telling me like, I better get my ass up. Mama is looking for me. And at that point, I'm thinking like, I might as well stay my ass at the park because this gonna be my last day alive if I go home and my mama see me in this condition, right? Whatever. She ended up putting me and Toxic in the car because Toxic is like me. We can't just leave her at the park with all these guys. We end up going home. I see my mama sitting on the couch waiting for me. I knew I was a goner, but I guess my mama wanted me to like be sober to experience the ass whooping that I was about to get, because she was like, yeah, go in your room, fucking lay down. Like, you sleep that stuff off because when I kill you, I want you to be in your right state of mind. That's what I'm thinking, right? So whatever, me and Toxic, because I don't even know like why they didn't take Toxic home. I don't even think I knew where she lived at that point. Like, it was too late. So yeah, so Toxic ended up just spending the night. So we in the room, we go to sleep, y'all. We passed out, y'all, because listen, Lord. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, like at that point, it's like that's when I realized I kind of became a different person. It's so sad thinking back on it. Because I used to be a goody two shoes, getting good grades, not no piercings, no nothing, y'all. But oh, and before I forget, y'all, because after this, y'all, I didn't care about school. Because Toxic didn't care about school. I didn't care. And then Toxic had a tongue ring, y'all. So y'all know what I wanted? A tongue ring. And I got a picture of me with a tongue ring too. I'm gonna insert it. But she got her tongue ring, y'all. Don't ask me how we were so young and we found somebody to pierce our tongue. It's people out here that would do that, y'all, okay? But yes, I wanted a tongue ring too, and I swore that I could hide it from my mama. I don't know why I thought I could hide this tongue ring from my mama. I'm thinking like, okay, I'm just not gonna talk as much. Y'all know I talk all day, every day, and my mouth be just yapping. So I don't know why I thought I could hide it from my mama. But part of me just really didn't care because I wanted to be cool like Toxic. Like, I want to fit in with the cool girls. So anyways, I ended up getting a tongue piercing, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. From that day forward, Toxic was spending the night at my house every single day. Like, I don't know how she just kind of like moved in. Like, we were just together all the time, and we would always go back to my house. We would never really go back to her house at all. Like, I know she told me that she lived with like her aunt, or her aunt was her guardian or whatever. Like, I didn't get too much into details, but she would always spend a night at my house. It got to a point where like I was just so used to sleeping with her, like laying in the bed with her, that even one night, y'all, like she would spend the night so often that one night she had one of her dudes come knock on like my bedroom window, and I'm thinking we was about to sneak out. out because, like, I want to go be with her. I'm thinking we about to sneak out to go be with some guys. Y'all, she left me. She just had the dude come pick her up and left me at the house. I was mad because I wanted to sneak out with her. I was going to be bored without her. When you get so used to somebody that, like, when they not there, you be like, damn, wait a minute. Like, I'm low-key bored without you. She snuck out the house without me. She snuck out of my own house without me to go see with the boy. Anyway, so, yeah, she was just starting to spend the night every single day for real. Like, and then we started, like, y'all know the other friends that I told you in the group, we wasn't even really hanging out with the other friends. It really would just be me and Toxic, me and Toxic, me and Toxic. Go home together, do all of that. And we kind of stopped hanging out with the other girls so much. Like, they was kind of jealous of me and Toxic relationship. Like, I was the new it girl with her. And, like, I ain't gonna lie, it really did go to my head for real. Because, like, I mean, I don't know. I'm young. I'm vulnerable. I'm easily manipulated. Like, I don't know. That's just what it was. But anyway, so one day we was at school and stuff, and this guy that I liked, I'm gonna just call him Chris. I liked this guy, Chris, and it's like, I've been liking him, but I feel like he didn't pay me no mind at first because I was probably a little dorky, ugly little girl or whatever. And then now that I'm starting dressing all different, I got my tongue piercing and stuff, I feel like I just became more attractive to him or whatever. So when me and Toxic was outside, like waiting for the bell to ring or something like that, and he walked past, he ended up seeing me, and like, we was talking, and he started telling me how like we should hang out after school and all of that. So I'm like, yeah. While I'm talking to Chris though, Toxic kind of butt in and was like,
Here, Chris, here go my number. Like, take my number down, because we're always together anyways.
and even though that was true, it was just like, Toxic, slow your roll. Like, Chris is mine, but Chris ended up taking her number down, and we was gonna hang out later. But I just thought that was like kind of a little bit weird because I'm like, I'm talking to him, like, don't tell my dude to call you because we always together. Whether we always together or not, it's just the simple fact, like, you know anyways, later on that day, we leave school and stuff like that. Chris ended up hitting Toxic's line because he only got her number. This was the only time I ever like really been at Toxic house. Like, when we left school that day, we ended up going back to Toxic house. Like, and I'm so used to Toxic always been at my house. Like, I've never really went to her house. So this time at the school, we ended up going to her house. So we there, and like I said, Chris called saying that he want to hang out and stuff like that. And Toxic was like,
Tell him to come to my house. Like, we could just all hang out at my house.
so, I'm like, okay. So I told Chris, like, him and his friend or so could come over here to Toxic house, and, we can all hang out. So, mind you, we all excited. You know how little girls be, like, or high school, middle school girls be. We all excited, giddy. I'm like, oh my God, they about to come over here. I'm getting excited. So, Toxic is like, she looking at me, and she just basically was like,
Have you ever kissed a guy before?
so I'm like, do teddy bears count? No, okay. No, so she like,
You ain't never had your first kiss yet?
so I'm thinking like, dang, you ain't gotta say it like that, but no, I haven't. So she looking at me like,
Okay, practice with me, because if Chris comes, like, I don't want you to embarrass yourself.
so part of me like, dang, but then part of me thinking like, okay, she really looking out. Like, what if Chris do want to kiss me? I need to know what I'm doing. Like, I don't want to be made fun of, right? So like, y'all, me and Toxic like kind of start like practicing kissing on each other because like I wanted to be ready for my man who wasn't my man, but maybe he was my man. So we was like kissing each other, like little pecks though, not like full on making up. We was doing pecks and stuff to get me ready for Chris just in case we do kiss, right? Mind you, I wasn't even really thinking about that type of stuff, but I'm just like, okay, well, let me think about it just in case it happened. So anyways, we was practicing kissing and stuff, whatever. A couple hours later, Chris and his one homeboy end up coming over. So we still at Toxic house. It's just all four of us. They end up bringing some, and because Toxic smoke, now I guess I smoke. Like, I don't know, because I want to do everything Toxic doing, y'all. This it's about to get annoying because like I literally was monkey see monkey do when it came to Toxic, because I just thought she was so cool, so pretty. Like, I wanted to be like her. So that's why it's so important to have your own mind, y'all, because I was, man. Anyways, they end up coming over. So yeah, like we doing that or whatever, getting hot and stuff like that. And next thing you know, it's kind of like, it's like Toxic just start kissing like the homeboy. So of course, because them two kissing, I start kissing Chris because I'm literally mimicking everything that she's doing. I start kissing Chris or whatever, and then it's like Toxic. So both of the guys was sitting on the floor. So it's kind of like Toxic sat on the homeboy lap and started kissing him. So I sat on Chris' lap and started kissing him. Y'all, like literally. So then next thing you know, she get to unzipping his pants. So I had to unzip Chris' pants, y'all. Mind y'all, I'm I'm pure. Nothing. Never did nothing. So she ended up going down on him. I mean, well. Y'all know what happened after that, right? Okay, because monkey see, monkey do. Whatever she gonna do, I'm gonna do too. So we did that. Mind you, that's my first time doing that. With the mouth, not with that, but with Lord. So we did that or whatever. That night happened and whatever. I ended up staying at Texas house, okay? So needless to say, like I said, it was just me and Toxic. Like we just was doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm drinking, I'm smoking, doing all types of stuff. I'm with boys all the time now because that's what she doing and I want to be just like her. Anyways, Toxic continues to spend the night. She's there weekly there. Okay, y'all. So one day, my mom, because she felt I felt like my mom saw me spiraling, but like she didn't know exactly what to do. So she tried to have like a family night and say we should all go to the movies. Like mind you, my mom and her boyfriend, and then like me and Toxic, we should go to the movies or whatever. So I told her, yeah, but the movie they was going to go see, I feel like was for kids. So I was like, can me and Toxic see another movie or whatever? And she was like, you could tell she didn't really want to let me, but she said we can go see another movie, right? So they buy us tickets to go see another movie and popcorn and stuff like that. Y'all, I feel so bad. But they bought us popcorn, food, and everything for the movies. They went to go see their movie. Me and Toxic went to another movie. We didn't even go to see the movie, y'all. As soon as they went into their movie theater, we left the movies, y'all, and we started like walking around in the downtown area, y'all. Walking around, so I'm thinking like, okay, we got like maybe like less than 2 hours to kill, walk around and stuff. We seeing everybody downtown is lit, people rapping on the side of the street, all of that. I end up running into Chris, right? I see Chris, he greet me with a kiss and everything. So I'm like, okay, hey. So they end up saying like how they drinking and smoking and all that. So of course, Toxic want to do that, so I partake in it too, y'all. We don't even know what we smoking. They could have laced us anything, right? So we down there. I'm getting tipsy. I'm getting low key drunk. I'm getting high. All of that. So we stopped by in like one of these shops or whatever. I'm in there talking to the person that's behind the counter, trying to be all cute. Mind y'all, I got my thong and everything on because mind you, I had it covered when I was with my mama, but when I left, I kind of like pulled my shirt down a little bit more and I pulled like my thong up so you can see I'm out here being fast, right? Oh my God, doing the most. I'm in there talking to the guy, right? I'm flirting and everything. I'm all bent over, thong showing and everything. Y'all, why do my sister and her friends walk by? So, of course, my sister looking at me like, Kay, what the I'm like, what do I do? Because like my sister have never seen me with this much makeup on, with this thong on, with my chesticles all out, and she have never seen me like this. I'm like, so I take off, right? Because I'm not about to, my sister ain't about to just embarrass me in front of everybody. I take off, right? In the midst of me taking off, I end up losing Toxic. I'm like, damn, where did Toxic end up going, right? When I take off, the liquor, the weed, all of that is really kicking in. So I am really drunk for real. And then the one guy who he's with, kind of like when they was over there rapping, he finds me and I'm telling him like, have you seen Toxic? Where's Toxic? And he like, basically telling me to come with him. He gonna help me find her. So I'm like, okay, help me find Toxic. Y'all, I'm dizzy. I'm under the influence. Yes, y'all, completely dangerous. Anything could happen to me. So I'm all under the influence. I'm like, oh my God, where is Toxic? So he walking around trying to help me find it. We go into this one store. Tell me why I see Toxic coming out the back room, wiping her corners of her mouth. And guess who she coming out with? Chris. Why are you in the back room with my dude and you come out wiping your corners in your mouth? But mind you, I'm barely coherent. Like, I'm drunk, I'm high, I'm all of that. So I'm not even really paying no mind. I'm just looking at Toxic like, I'm thinking like Toxic, we was only supposed to be gone for like an hour and some change. The movie we supposed to have went to go see is over. So we were supposed to have been back at the movies. So my mama is probably looking for us because the movie's been let out. So I'm like, hurry up, we have to get back. So she all like, all right, girl, come on. Like, yeah, bitch, what you mean? Because why was you back there with Chris? But I'm too drunk to really, pay attention to that right now. So I had to let that shit slide. So anyways, we end up going back to the movie theaters. Of course, y'all know we got cussed out. And by we, I mean me. We got cussed out because the movie's been let out and they was waiting for us. So we getting yelled at, right? So I'm in trouble again. So yeah, y'all. So like, I got in trouble, whatever. At this point, my mama has seen like a dramatic change with me. She see like I felt like she realized certain stuff, but she didn't want to tell me because at this point, y'all, I'm smoking cigarettes. Y'all, cigarettes? What the fuck is wrong with me? I'm smoking cigarettes. We doing drugs. I'm staying out late. I'm sneaking out. I'm messing with boys. I'm just doing everything that, like, I went from a good girl to I did a whole 180. So at this point, mind y'all, Toxic is still spending the night every day. Like, she damn near moved in or whatever. She ended up even telling my mom how, like, her guardian, which was like her auntie or something, was like hitting on her and stuff like that. Of course, my mom was feeling bad. So my mom would let her stay there or whatever. So it got to a point where basically Toxic was just there for so long that she was telling me like how she wanted my mom to adopt her. So I'm like, girl, adopt you, but like this was like my sister, so I really did want her to stay and everything. So I'm just like, I don't know, we could talk to my mom about it. So we end up going there to talk to my mom about her getting adopted. And my mama was like, well, let's go talk to the guardian first. Like, I'm not just gonna tell you yes, and I haven't spoke with her. So when she went to go speak to her, like basically her guardian, her auntie, whatever, she was just like in bad condition. Like, you could tell she really needed Toxic at home, you know. So my mama ended up telling her like, well, Toxic, we're not gonna adopt you at this point. It seems like your guardian needs you at the moment, so we're not gonna adopt you. So Toxic was mad, like she stormed off and was like crying and stuff like that. So I went to go see about her, and I was just like, girl, like it's okay, we can still hang out and everything. You still come spend the night, but my mom just don't want to adopt you at this moment. So I'm thinking everything is good, y'all. Why the next day we go to school, mind you, me and Toxic always met up in the morning. Like, we always was together in the morning. I'm looking for her. She ain't nowhere to be found. So I went the whole day. I didn't even see Toxic for real. And then after school, we normally ride with like these boys together and stuff. So after school, I see the boys in front of the school, and I'm walking up to Toxic like, Toxic girl, like what's going on? I haven't seen you. Like, what you about to do? And she's looking at me like giving me the cold shoulder. She like,
Oh, hey, like I'm about to go with these guys.
and I'm like, oh, okay, like I'm coming. And she's like,
It's actually not enough room for you. Like, it's only me and Sasha going.
so I'm looking at her like Sasha. Mind you, Sasha is one of the girls she used to hang out with in the beginning, but you know, she kind of like turned her back on her for like me, I guess. So I'm like, since when do me and Toxic not ride together? Like, she did a whole 180 on me, y'all. I'm calling her. She not answering. She being mean to me. The guys that I used to talk to, like that I met through her, they not answering. They not talking to me no more. Like, she really cut me off. Like, she was really mad that she couldn't move in with us, y'all. So she cut me off. Wasn't talking to me, being mean, all of that. So I'm not gonna lie. I started spiraling because this the only friend I got. All the friends that I had before I traded on, which that's why you should never do that. So I'm withdrawing low key from the drugs we used to take. So I need that, and like it was just so much going on, y'all. But she ended up trading on me. Like, I was so crushed and hurt because this is the only person I known for like months, like sleeping together, like, well, not like that, but like in the same bed, spending the night, hanging out at the school, like, mind you, at this point, so I don't have no friends. I'm failing in school, y'all, because I wasn't taking my schoolwork serious no more. Because hello, I'm with Toxic, and Toxic don't care about school, so I don't care about school. So I'm failing. I lost my friends. I'm damn near on drugs. My mama looking at me like, yeah, something going on with you. Like, it was just a hot mess, y'all. Like, she really just traded on me like that. Toxic, I thought we was friends. Now you got me out here strung out on drugs and shit and messing with all these boys, and now you don't even want to be my friend no more. But next thing you know, I'm coming home, and guess who at my freaking house? This the next day though. Guess who at my house? Toxic and her guardian. And my mom looking at me like, girl, come in here. We need to talk. So I'm like, what's going on? So Toxic gonna try to beat her to it and give me a hug. And she was like,
I just want to let you know I love you, girl, but they found my stash.
so mind you, we had a stash of like all these drugs, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. We was trying, yeah, we was doing a lot of stuff, right? And she tried to act like her guardian found her stash and like my mama found mine or something. But when I go into the living room so we all can talk, come to find out, Toxic tried to act like the stash of drugs she had came from me. Y'all know I don't even know how to get no drugs. She tried to act like all the bad stuff she was doing came from me. And luckily my mama knew who I was, even though I've been acting like a different person, because my mama was standing up for me like, girl, no, my daughter wasn't even doing no drugs or nothing like that until Toxic came into her life. So it was this big fallout, whatever. We was all arguing. Toxic ended up leaving with her guardian angel or whatever, her guardian angel. Not guardian angel, her guardian, her auntie, whatever. I still don't even know what she really was. And my mama was like, you know, we're gonna get you help, like all of that. We was sitting there crying. She like, we'll get you some help, baby. And it was this whole thing, y'all. So anyways, I ended up getting help, as you can see, you know. But yeah, it's like I had to leave Toxic ass alone because she ain't did nothing but come into my life and really mess it up. And I'm mad. I'm more mad at myself that I even allowed her to come and F up my life like that. Like, what's wrong with me? What, like, Yeah. And she tried to blame the drug on me and say I gave it to her. Like, girl, you got the plugs, you got the connects, you got everybody's number. I don't got nothing. How you get that stuff from me? You been on drugs before you even met me. Try to put that shit on me, y'all. But yes, y'all, that is the end of my story time. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. As you can tell by the title, this is a guess what. I know I told it from the first person to make it seem like it's my story time, right? But can you guess what movie or show I was talking about? Leave it in the comments below which one you think I was talking about. What was the title? I'm going to be liking all the guesses y'all put. I'm going to be liking them. So don't think if I heart your answer that means it's the right answer. Y'all won't know until the next guess what. So yes, let me know which movie or show do you think I was talking about this time. But I hope you guys are really enjoying this series. I'm so excited to do this. Like, y'all know I love movies and shows. But y'all already know. Make sure you comment, thumbs up the video. Make sure you're subscribed. And y'all already know. Until next time. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.